Right now, millions of engineered flies are descending over the dense jungles of Panama. This is part of a biological war that has been raging for over 50 years. They are here to commit a genocide that humanity hopes will never end. These tiny insects form an invisible wall of flesh that protects an entire continent. It is one of the most successful defensive structures in human history. But to understand why we need this wall, we must meet the enemy. Meet the screwworm fly, a parasite that literally eats living flesh. Unlike other flies, these creatures seek out open wounds to lay their eggs. When the larvae hatch, they begin to burrow deep into the healthy tissue. A single fly can cause an infection that kills a large animal in days. In the wild, this parasite causes unimaginable suffering for deer and other mammals.
I've lost half my herd this month. The sprays just don't work anymore.
Traditional pesticides were useless because the larvae live deep inside the host.
We need a solution that targets their biology, not just their skin.
The females only mate once in their entire lives. That is our opening.
What if we use radiation to make the males sterile?
By exposing the flies to specific doses of radiation, we can damage their reproductive cells. If a female mates with a sterile male, she will never produce offspring. They tested this idea on the island of Curacao in the 1950s. Within months, the entire screwworm population on the island was eradicated. To scale this up, they had to build massive fly-rearing factories.
The flies are fed a mixture of ground meat, blood, and eggs.
The smell is so foul that workers have to wear specialized gear. Every week, millions of pupae are irradiated to ensure they are sterile. These boxes are then loaded onto airplanes to be distributed across the country. Airplanes release the flies in a carefully calculated grid over thousands of miles. By the 1960s, the screwworm was completely gone from the United States.
It's a miracle! We haven't seen a screwworm wound in years.
The program was so successful, it was expanded all the way to Panama. But in 1988, the crisis went global when the fly appeared in Africa. The parasite threatened to spread across the entire African continent. An international emergency operation was launched to stop the invasion. Millions of flies were flown across the ocean to be released over Libya. Local communities were taught how to identify and report the parasite.
In just 4 months, the regional crisis was completely resolved.
The wall in Panama is our final line of defense for the Americas.
This permanent barrier prevents the fly from migrating back north.
The factory in Panama runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They produce nearly 150 million sterile flies every single week. Every flight is tracked by GPS to ensure perfect coverage of the jungle. Surveillance teams constantly check traps to monitor fly activity. But recently, the invisible wall has started to show signs of failure. The parasite is burning through Central America once again. We are at a critical point. If we lose Panama, the whole continent is at risk.
The factory is now pushing its production to the absolute limit.
More flights, more flies, and more ground teams are being deployed.
This is a biological emergency that most people don't even know about.
If we stop for even a week, the parasite will reclaim its old territory.
We have the tools to succeed, but we can never let our guard down.
The battle against the screwworm is a testament to human ingenuity.
It shows what we can achieve when science and cooperation meet.
New technologies like gene editing may provide even better solutions in the future.
We are learning to fight this war at the molecular level.
Our goal is a world where no animal has to suffer from this parasite. For farmers, it's about protecting their livelihood and their animals.
We are learning to fight this war at the molecular level. Every sterile fly released is a step toward a safer world. The wall of flesh in Panama remains our most vital defense.
This technique can be used to fight other pests like mosquitoes too.
The lessons we've learned with these ecological programs are being applied globally. From agricultural management in North America to health initiatives in Africa, science is succeeding. We are turning a deadly parasite into a tool for its own destruction.
The war continues, but humanity has the upper hand.
Let's keep working. There's still so much to do. The future of this biological war lies in the code of life itself. We are developing flies that can only produce male offspring.
This would cause the entire population to collapse even faster.
Precision is key. We must ensure there are no unintended consequences.
Every new technique is tested under the strictest safety protocols. Global cooperation is our most powerful weapon against any parasite. This ecological initiative is a model for how the world can work together. It's about protecting the most vulnerable members of our global community.
Always look closely, son. Vigilance is how we stay safe.
The next generation will carry on this fight with even better tools. Science is a light that helps us navigate the dark corners of nature.
We have the power to change our world for the better.
Our work is never truly done, but we are making progress every day.
From Panama to the rest of the world, we are building a safer future.
Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of a biological war. Keep asking questions and keep supporting science. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.